Do you want to be the very best like no one ever was? You need to learn how to prestige a gym by training it up. Here's how. So you go and find a gem in your color. Mine is blue because I am Mystic. Choose a Pokemon. We went with the Lapras that it suggested us go with. And then you go in and you tap to use your attack. And then when you build up the box, you hold and use your special attack, which is Ice Beam for us, as we have Ice Moves, which is not effective against the Arcanine at all. But then there's these Dragonites in it, which is why I was suggesting it for us. And so, super, super effective against Dragonite. And so we're just mopping the floor with these guys. It's not effective for Lapras really because it's so slow, and we don't really need to because we're so huge. But if you're going to dodge, you swipe to the left or to the right. And we're not going to make it past the Snorlax, and so before it attacks us, we're going to press on the bottom right, which is a little running dude down there. I'm going to tap on that and then tap OK, because we want to give up this way. Our Pokemon doesn't die or get stunned or whatever they want to call it. And that way we don't need to use a revive, and instead we can just use some potions to bring them back to fighting shape. And then it gives us only 710 prestige for beating 4 Pokemon that were larger than. So that is going to take forever. But if we look at the 1100 Arcanine in there and go down and choose something lower than that, I have a Golduck that has Water Gun and Hydro Pump. I have him marked, so we're going to use him instead. And super effective against Arcanine, as you can see. It's not going to take much time at all. It's going to be in the gym for a few seconds overall, actually. And we're going to run away before the Dragonite kills us. And then 698 prestige. Pretty much the same amount. And that took us way less time. And I even sped up the other version. So here's another gym. Another effective thing to do is to choose one that is closer to what's in there. And so the bottom one is a 1200 Arcanine, so we're just a little bit under him. And so we're only going to get a little bit over 500 for beating him. If you use something lower, it's going to start at 500 for beating them. But this other Arcanine that's in there is much larger. And so we're going to get a lot more prestige for beating this one. And since we're able to beat 2 in a row, it'll be a faster way of prestiging up the gym so we don't have to keep on going in and out of it. It depends on what's in there, though. But usually beating 2 is a good idea. See, we got 1388 for beating the 2 of those. And leveled up the gym. And here is my secret weapon. Very good at prestiging up a gym. And so, in order for this to work well, he needs to have wing attack and hurricane. With wing attack and hurricane, he is really good. And so I did the same thing as before. To dodge, I mostly just dodged the special attacks of my opposing Pokemon. And so when the move is happening, when it's starting to come out at me, that's when I move. And it seems to be the most effective way to dodge. That if you start moving beforehand, you don't do as well. So I got 1233 for that one. And then if you use a Pokemon that is half the size or more of the Pokemon in the gym, you're going to get the most prestige possible. And so anything, what would be 1,048, somewhere around there. Maybe 47. Down to anything, it'll give you the most amount, which is 1,000. So that's how I get my 10 gems a day. You can cash out 10 gems every 21 hours for 100 coins. Good luck out there, guys.